Everybody go ahead and
And
honor
live.
the...
Are we live?
We are live.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good day, folks. Allow me to welcome you to another episode of Orpheus, where it wouldn't be the same if we didn't have some kind of snafu right at the top of the episode. I am Vince, as always, your host and storyteller for this campaign, and joining me are these amazing folks.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Mia.
Hi, I'm Caleb James Miller. I play Colette.
Hi, I'm Eli, and I play Nakoa Ka'Uhane.
Hi, I'm Lev, and I play Logan Mercado. I almost forgot my name for a second.
That's me at the beginning of every episode. It's like, what's my character's name? I'm Sergio, and I'm playing Lavinia.
Oh, thank God I didn't say last name.
I'm Zach, and I'm playing Vivian Aaker, aka the 515. Here for you one more time.
515. Now, please keep in mind that this, believe it or not, this actual play is intended for mature audiences. It contains elements of supernatural horror, violence, adult language, sexual situations, substance abuse, and a whole lot more. So, viewer and listener discretion is always advised. Take care of yourselves, first and foremost. Music in this episode is brought to you by Cryo Chamber and Epidemic Sound. For more information on Cryo Chamber, please visit cryochamber.bandcamp.com, and you can learn more about Epidemic Sound at epidemicsound.com. Now, for those of you who may not know, the Black Project Gaming crew and I have reunited to play through the Delta Green campaign, God's Teeth. We're releasing our sessions exclusively through the Mayday Patreon, which has gained over 30 new patrons.
Oh, at this point, it's like 50.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Holy
we started
shit.
at 42 about 2 months ago, and now we're at about 105, 106. So it's
Yep, I did not know that. That's amazing. So that many since we've started, and we're about 3 episodes in. If you want access to our God's Teeth campaign, join the Mayday Roleplay Patreon for $2 a month, which will also get you access to our Discord server, which is awesome. But for $5 a month, just $3 more, you'll get access to the vast majority of our behind-the-screen content for games like Orpheus, Vegas by Night, Godzilla, and more. For more information on the various tiers and what they'll net you, visit patreon.com/MaydayRP. While we are on the topic of our Patreon, we'd like to offer our sincerest and most heartfelt thanks to our operator level patrons. That would be Alex Johnson, Bimblewart, Cameron S., Kirby's Double, Onk, OG Pan, Ren, and WTF again. Thank you so much for your continued support. However, if Patreon ain't really your thing, no big deal. You're still in luck. There are plenty of other ways to support us, like subscribing to us on YouTube, Twitch, whatever platform you're watching us on, following us on social media, liking and sharing these videos, and basically just spreading the gospel of Mayday, however and wherever you can. So smash that like button, hit subscribe, and click on the little bell to receive all them notifications you know you want to. With that, does anyone have anything else they'd like to announce? I mean, doomed to repeat, the next episode dropped yesterday, right?
Yep.
Heck yeah. So check that out. Dead Calm. Yes, Eli.
One thing, guys, we kind of mentioned it at the in our episode release of Doom to Repeat, but coming in May, we will be doing a small charity run to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month. We are going to be raising money for the community of Lahaina, who is working on the rebuild after a devastating fire in August. Right now, we're still locking in exactly how and where we're going to be doing that charity run. But if you want to get ahead of it, feel free to drop us some funds on our Ko-fi with the tag Lahaina Fund, and we'll make sure that money gets there. But look out for our socials and our newsletter in May for more details on that.
Yeah,
Love
link
it.
to our Ko-fi is in the description below.
Yep.
Below, yes.
Heck yeah. All right. Anybody else?
Can't wait to not die.
Yup. All right. Without further ado, let's begin. And we are back. Before we get to,
The disappointment in Eli's eyes really got me that time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Before we dive back in, Zakiya has a phenomenal recap for us. So if you wouldn't mind, please take it away and remind us what happened last time.
All right.
Buckle up.
This is what's left of Vivian Aaker. And we are maybe a few days away from putting this whole thing to bed. We found out why Orpheus had to die, why Cross was so obsessed with erasing Radio Free Death from existence, and why Radio Free Death was so obsessed with getting all of us to Chicago in the first place. So, Project Flatline. Here we go. The NSA was interested in using ghosts as another method of surveillance, so 12 people on death row are coerced into experimentation. It works, and they project right out of their cells permanently. It cost them their bodies. It also cost us a huge tear between worlds, releasing the most fuck-ass creatures we've never seen, which clearly is a bigger cost, but they didn't seem so pressed about it, and low-key, neither do we. Terrence Green, aka Radio Free Death, and his team Brain Cell Grace are being used to draw Cross out as bait. Nakoa's vision and some other efforts took us to a barn in Manuka, Illinois, and even though it seems like it'll be a time, you know, the whole flames jacket, boom kind of scenario, the group doesn't think that we'll be able to kill him. If we can get a confession to Colette's FBI guy, Gibson, then maybe we'll have something. I just want to say one quick thing. If all I have after this is a throwaway recording trying to make sure this shit still works, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do care about everyone else's plus ones or whatever, their families. But Ajax is the only reason I'm still here, I think. And if anything happened to them, I don't know if I could keep this up. Gauze included. I was eventually going to tell them that Cross reached out. I just... They volunteered to help me find a way to talk to them again. Ajax. But I was different when they asked that. And I'm almost certain that I will be different again after this is over. But maybe we'll see. Right? 515 out.
Amazing. So we pick up with Viv having just terminated that phone call with Cross, and I'm assuming making their way back to the hotel to the others to discuss a way ahead.
So, Manuka, Illinois. That's where we're going. That's where the barn is.
And all this nonsense, I've forgotten where we are.
We are in the cut of Chicago, I think, in Radio Free Death's hideout. After
All right, so we're in Illinois. We're a drive away.
Yeah. And we have the not confession, but like the full Radio Free Death podcast, essentially.
How important
still
is it
leaving
that we get this confession from Cross?
If we could... it's not important to me, but if those of us that are seeking justice...
Should we just send that off?
We should send off everything that we have on top of contacting everyone that we know that might be helpful to us. But I don't know, getting a confession out of Cross means killing literally everyone around him and then tying him up and torturing him to speak. And I don't know if we're going to have that kind of time. So I want everyone's priorities in the right direction, which is if you have an opportunity to take Cross out, just do it.
Sounds good to me.
I can sleep with that. Sleep with that perfectly. No problem.
I do think he's a man that likes to kind of bask in his own brilliance. If we just get him to talk about how he got here a little bit, that's got to be something.
Oh, so like any man, just let him talk.
Yeah.
Got it.
You guys really think he'll talk to us? I was getting the vibe that he's just waiting for us to show enough skin that he can put a bullet through it. Because why he doesn't have any reason to talk to us outside of seeing us dead, right? And then he's got away with it. We don't have anything he needs.
No, I don't think it'll be a long discussion. But
he does want radio-free death.
That's true.
But that's an exchange at most. I think you're right that I think we discussed this last time. We just go in as fast as possible, guns blazing, assuming there isn't anything to discuss. If not guns blazing, at least trying to get an advantage before he knows we're there or something. Yeah.
We gotta get your niece out of there, and then once she's free from it, it's a wasteland. We turn it up.
Element of surprise is the basically key right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we still leaving our bodies in that hotel room, or do you want them closer?
It should be closer, I think.
Do we do another? I'm genuinely asking. Should we just have like the car? Like, do we have you guys' bodies in the car, and then we hide the car in some place, like another location?
Yeah, I mean, I think our car should honestly be at least a mile away to be safe. We shouldn't be that close.
Yeah. Because we don't want to.
I'm just nervous that he's gonna. I mean, he knows we have skimmers and a sleeper. He's gonna go for that. Maybe not first, but significant.
A sleeper who's basically out of commission, technically.
I mean,
as far as he knows.
I don't know what your decision's been so far, so it's.
I'm still up in the air.
That's fair. I don't want anyone to get stuck, I guess.
So are Grace and Terrence with you all?
They were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should still be with you. Yeah, I just didn't know if you were having this conversation separately.
Yeah.
Grace speaks up. There is something I could do if. I mean, I don't know if it'll work, but it's gonna take me out of the fight if it works. I mean, it's a vitality sink, but I could put. It's your niece he's got, right, Lavinia?
Mm-hmm.
If she's sleeping, on the off chance that she's sleeping, I can put you to sleep, and I could see if I could get to her that way.
I could communicate with her, or I could be transferred to where she is.
I could transfer myself to where she is through your dreams.
Ooh.
Well, that's information that changes the thing. That sounds like a very good idea. If you transfer to where she is, one, you're in incredible danger if you're physical. I assume you wouldn't be.
I would not, but I don't think it matters with these guys. They've got the ability to hurt us.
To see you.
Corporeal,
exactly,
not.
which means you could be in danger. And
I could also
give intel too.
I could take 7 of you with me.
Oh, that's a difference.
But I'm gonna be useless to you on the other side.
I don't think we should take all 7 then. If we're going exactly where your niece is, then
we
should all be
sleeping.
somewhere else.
Oh.
I'm still of the belief that we should have 2 teams, one to distract while the other steals the niece at the same time.
While I agree with you, think about it. If we can all 6 of us stay together in one place, go to my niece, immediately make sure that she's safe, and then work out from there, I don't know. That feels like the stronger path. Splitting each other up is dangerous because then one of us is going to be getting in a firefight.
Yeah.
But we'd also be surrounded if we're all in one place. They know where to converge.
True, but it's different when you have a group. I kind of agree with Lavinia. It's kind of like maybe we go in, it is a surprise, where at least we have the advantage of, oh shit, too many.
Can we bamf out? Can any amount of us bamf out?
I can stormwind, but I can't take anyone with me. We found that out the hard way.
Yeah,
What if you, Grace, bamf in, grab my niece and bamf out? Is that possible?
She's the portal. Like, she's the door.
She's the door.
And that, again, that's if she's even sleeping.
Wait, can you take physical forms, or is it only spiritual?
Only spirits.
All right, so I can't go anyways.
Unless you leave your body behind.
Oh. Yes. That.
We could distract him in that Mia drive a car to the location with tinted windows and park and not get out of the car while we are in the middle of trying to secure my niece. It keeps Mia in her body, and then she just lay low until the firefight is to the point that she might be able to assist.
Yeah.
Okay. That's leaving her alone too. I'm not trying to poke holes.
No, I'm thinking too, because I need to. Because
if we bamf in, get your niece, and then the people out of their bodies, we take the niece to where the bodies are. People that can bamf back to their bodies do once the niece gets there, and that is one team leaving, and the rest just have to get out.
Terrence speaks up. You all have to operate under the assumption that he knows exactly what you're capable of. I mean, this is the guy that gave birth to what would become Orpheus, so he's probably got that niece of yours under lock and key. I mean, that's the belly of the beast right there. Just something to consider. And look, if at the end of the day, you want a confession out of this guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Who's the puppet master among you guys? Who's the you know what I mean? Who's the frickin' what did Orpheus call him? The frickin' skin riders?
Skin rider?
Yeah. Who's the skin rider among you?
Take a wild guess.
Yeah, you take control of his ass, and he'll say whatever the fuck you want him to say because you're speaking through his mouth.
Wait, Mia, are you Skin Rider too?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I'm realizing how little I've seen you out in the field. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, there's been very little opportunity for since the company is blown up, and makes it very difficult.
But Lavinia's, we've seen it be done before. It'd be nice to have more than one, but I mean, one very important choice has to happen first.
Okay.
And you got to save enough gas in the tank to be able to do that.
Right.
Vince, do we at this point have knowledge of the forebode that happened? Or has that not been explained to us yet? Like, where are we on
That's a good question. That's I believe that's up to Eli. I believe Koa shared some of it with you. I could be mistaken.
I thought so.
Yeah, I did share that vision about the barn and stuff like that, but it's been a minute.
Okay. So then we also need to be aware that he's going to be strapped with some kind of high-grade explosive.
I believe that explosive is strapped to my niece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has anybody, and this is Vince asking as the storyteller, has anybody looked up the address, like from a Google Earth or anything standpoint?
No, that's sort of like a Doom to Repeat thing. We don't do that.
I don't know. I feel like Mia being the driver. Hold on.
That's
I feel like Mia
different
always
game.
driving would have looked it up on the GPS.
Oh.
Okay, so you look it up so you get the address on the GPS. You're not necessarily looking at like the satellite layer on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Does the live Google Earth show Cross with a bomb vest, or
Unfortunately not. No. But if you're getting a general layout, you would know that the area is a farmhouse, a barn, and when you zoom out, maybe about a quarter mile away is a water tower.
Ooh.
Good place for a sniper.
Or for some reconnaissance.
Mm-hmm.
Is that tank full?
If the fire gets too bad.
The water tower?
Yeah, is the water tower full?
Well, I mean, it's all you see is like a top-down view from on Google Maps. So
it's a half mile away as well, right? You said
quarter mile. Yeah,
quarter mile. I think that's too far to do anything with unless
it could be a location.
I mean, that might be worth it though if we find a way to puncture the water tower, that kind of scatters them, or at least causes enough of a distraction that they are not completely focused on us.
We just want to take it down, like spilled milk kind of deal.
I don't really.
I don't
I'm not
know.
trying
That
to be.
sounds fun.
I'm so sorry. I forgive my. I don't know why they would give a fuck about a water tower, but
There's a lot of water in it, and if the water goes into the area that they are, it's going to fuck up their positions, maybe?
I personally, I went to art school. I can't picture how far a quarter mile is from the barn and whether that water would spread out enough. This is like one of those, if a train leaves a station and another.
Yeah.
How much water is actually going to get displaced by that? If only there was some sort of god figure to explain that to us.
It's a lap around the track.
That's a tree falling in the forest that nobody's going to hear or give a shit about.
I was just going to say, like, it could be a good... that could be a location that if we do get separated or sometime we can.
I love you guys so much. Somebody roll wits plus.
Thank God.
Yeah, dude.
Plus firearms.
Like, come on.
Or security. Wits plus firearms or wits plus security.
Okay, it is about the snipers then. Okay.
I've got
I only got
3.
Well,
Logan's
plus
trying.
what?
I've got
Firearms?
two wits.
I've got
Security or
3
firearms?
in the bag.
Hold on.
Oh,
I
security.
think
Logan's
ammo.
aggressively
Oh,
trying
I have
to be like,
5
no,
out of
but
that,
like
guys.
a quarter mile's like this, and like trying to
No,
explain it
not
in
even a
firefighter
little bit.
terms.
Not even a little bit.
I got 3 successes.
Oh, good.
I got...
Sniper's nest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it might be a sniper's nest.
Me and Logan are busy like drawing on the back of a hotel brochure. Like, do you think it looks like this? Like,
No. It's like up on a hill, so if it like washes
And
down,
also,
it becomes
and
a
also,
wash.
if Koa's forebode is in fact accurate, we have an individual who may or may not be wearing a suicide vest, which could potentially be remotely activated. So,
We should start at the water tower first, because if we try to come in at any other angle, they're gonna know and they're gonna hit us.
so is there some way we could purchase a rifle or something and then get up there and take out the guy with the detonator? I'm just thinking of like John Travolta films and how we might go about this.
I don't think anybody here is particularly adept at firing rifles.
I have...
I think Mia
I
can do it,
have
right?
Oh,
I have some.
okay.
Mia's a
All right.
military background, yeah.
And that gives Mia
Also,
something to do
that's
that
as an art.
it gives Mia something to do that doesn't involve ghost
Yes.
heroin too.
I
They're
like
a quarter
that
mile
too.
away. That's safe.
I can shoot.
Yeah.
how many
So
dots do
we-
you have in firearms? Mia?
Is it? I only have 2, but I have so much inexperience points that I'm gonna make sure.
Y'all didn't spend your goddamn experience points
I
yet?
just realized I had
Oh my god. Hold on, let me look at what Illinois
No.
firearms purchase laws are. Also, it's the middle of the night and no gun store is
I
going
need
to
a
be open.
rifle.
Well,
right
if we
now.
kill him and then take their rifle, kill the
Oh, yeah,
sniper, take the
yeah.
rifle.
Yeah. I
It'd
think
be
that's-
great if it could be a ghost killer rifle too, whatever those bullets are.
Ghost
God's
killer.
Shredder or whatever.
They probably have a couple of those
Probably.
bullets.
Yeah, probably would be.
Oh,
We
this is
can't
going to be
just
so
call
good.
mom
Okay,
or something.
yeah.
Be like, hey mom, drop off a sniper. Come on.
No, I think
Mom's
there's,
already got.
I guess there's no time.
we
Mom's
got this.
babysitting.
All right.
We take out the sniper, we set
Yeah.
Mia up there, and then we go in.
I was gonna
Rest
say,
away.
if anything, I feel like they are expecting some ghost shit.
Yeah.
Some goose shit. So if we can do anything the old-fashioned way, it might honestly
I-
put them on their toes.
I do have good firearms, so that can help us.
Okay. So I like Mia as Overwatch on the top of the water tower. I think that's a good idea. And then the rest of us teleport in. Wow. Teleport wild.
I think we missed the meaning of that role when I said sniper's nest. Not for you.
No, we kill their sniper and then we
They-
take the sniper's rifle.
Wait,
Okay.
the voice of God is saying, no, you're not.
Is God trying to tell us that the
No.
sniper on the water tower is expecting to blow the suicide vest, or is just watching over the area? Which
Oh,
is
shit,
what we're
they're a
supposed to
spotter.
infer.
Assume whoever is on. Man, I'm being super generous with y'all.
No, I'm thinking it's the spotter. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the spotter.
Hopefully, I'm not taking the fun away from it. Assume
You have a
that
bunch of non-military assholes.
Yeah, I would say assume whoever is on the water tower who has oversight of the area either has the detonator or a means of letting whoever has the detonator know that something's up.
Okay,
Right,
so
and all the more reason to take them out as soon as possible.
Also, well, I mean, do we know if there's, looking at where the water tower is towards the barn, does it make it clear that there's a blind spot, like a far side of the barn that they wouldn't see?
That's
You could try to approach from maybe the northeast. It's gonna add some time. Don't forget, Cross was like, you are coming with Terrence by yourself now.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Then,
Mia, you got a face on. Like a thinking face.
you.
yeah, you look like you're about to say something.
Okay. Question: is there, because any kind of radio signal can also be disrupted? I'm trying to think. Like, I am only thinking like a Faraday cage, but something that can interfere with a signal. That's what I'm also trying to think of.
No civilian grade technology.
I know, and that's civilian grade.
We have no resources.
There are military equivalent technologies, but from the civilian side, and based on your experience in the Middle East, Mia, that with these vests, especially and you've seen it happen, especially with IEDs, if you get close enough and you just so happen to either make a phone call or key a radio,
It'll set it off.
You could set it off.
Okay.
So no radio signals, cell phone signals should be actually in that area.
That's
too.
wild. I didn't know that was.
Fuck.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Caleb just actively learned something. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Yeah.
I think I have to finish the part of the plan I said I'd do.
I'm sorry.
I walk in with radio free death. We have sort of a blind spot if we need it. And I think just us walking past the sniper could be enough of a distraction, or give us enough information about where the sniper is looking to gather information about it or take him out if we need to.
Grace speaks up. Where do you need me?
I
think that
Go
there
ahead.
seems value in using Grace's ability. Let's at least run the chance that my niece is asleep or unconscious, and at least I and maybe one other person who can help keep me from getting completely shot up. That way I can work on getting her free.
So I could come with you, Vin, for the teleport, and the second that we pop in, I go wisp and try to enthrall as many of them as I possibly can to give you a way out. They're following me, they're not following you. As long as they're under my spell, they won't want to affect me, harm me, they'll want to follow. I just have to hope that on the other side they fall for it. So I could go with you.
Is it more important for you to enthrall them, or to then bamf me and my niece as far away as you can?
I unfortunately can't take you with me. I tried to do that with my dad, if we remember, but I cannot change physical space. I can teleport as a spirit, sort of what Grace is talking about doing.
I hate not being part of the firefight, but I suppose getting my niece out of there and then I can return as fast as I can.
Or if you want, you could be in the firefight. You just have to put the niece on, I guess, on me.
I need to get her
else.
away. I need to get her away, and then I'll come back.
Do I have to ask, only because I'm the other skin rider puppet, that is this when you, Lavinia, do we need both of us to go and skin ride people to make it easier for your niece?
I think you go with Vivian. You drive, and then if things get bad,
the water tower.
Yeah.
How long will it be to get at least the physical location
from here?
Yeah, to the barn.
An hour.
An hour? Okay. So regardless, I'm gonna need some time to at least get the car physically down there anyways.
Yeah.
Also, if the detonator isn't like a button that's already pushed, I can just float it away from them.
All right.
Like telepathy style.
I think we can talk about this ad nauseum. We have our basic
Yes.
structure. We just need to go before he starts suspecting something.
Would you like me to? Can we continue talking about the plan as I get in the car and drive there?
Yeah, we're going. We're going.
So just bullet points real quick. 1, we're going to the water tower. We're going to make sure there's no sniper on it. Once that's taken care of, Viv and Terrence are going in while another team is teleporting in, I guess the rest of us, to the Nice. Firefight
Lavinia,
begins.
Green, and you,
Okay.
or Grace and you are all coming. 3 of us, yeah.
Got it.
Okay, I know we've been talking about this a lot, but I had one more thought, and if it's not useful, then fuck it. Would it be worth it to have Colette do the thing to this, like, thrall the sniper, and then Viv take his stuff?
I mean, we'll probably end up doing some variation of that once we're at the water tower, yes.
Yeah, the deal can't go dirty before we get the Nice, or at
Yes,
least before
exactly.
we see the Nice.
Okay. It's a quarter mile. That's going to take us a minute to get through on foot.
So wait, if he's already tracking us, then it's probably very important that we are driving, so he can.
I'm also supposed to be alone. Is it just supposed to be me and Terrence? Yeah. So we will split away from y'all, and then you guys can start on your bit. But we got to be back like a mile, or like we said.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we're all going in the same car to Manuka.
We should take 2 cars.
Do you have 2 cars?
I think we only have 1 car.
Oh, because
drop
Grace
us off.
and yeah. Okay.
We could hit up like an Orbits.
Yeah, we're not running from the law. We could get a car.
That's true.
People sit on people's laps as I look at our star-crossed net.
We could get an Uber maybe.
Oh, Uber. We have no phones.
No, that's
You
true.
have no phones.
Get in the cars, losers. Shopping.
Yeah, we'll just walk it in. It'll be fine. Honestly, me and Terrence can walk in.
I like that.
And we're approaching from the northeast. I believe that was the safest.
That's your kind of blind spot.
Well,
almost.
that's to the water tower.
Oh, I
Yeah, no, we got to get to the water tower.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. What's going on during the hour drive?
I mean, I feel like I should forebode this scenario and get
Fantastic idea.
get a temperature check because I'm getting nervous. Just a little,
Just
just a
a
little
fucking
forebode.
montage of all of us dying and
Screaming.
you and
Yeah,
terrifying
no,
me.
it's fine. Yeah. What is that? It's,
Okey-dokey.
empathy and
Yep.
manipulation.
Yep. Perception plus empathy. Difficulty 6. And how much vitality are you spending?
I guess just 1, just for the day. We're not going so far into time.
Okay.
And I need to save this much vitality as I can.
Okay.
Oh, please be a big number.
5 successes.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. The images come hot and heavy. It is rapid fire. It is so many possible outcomes just assailing your brain all at once. You see a young woman, possibly in her early 20s, strapped to a chair, wearing a vest, and the floor beneath her explodes. You see flashes of gunfire from a water tower. You see that same water tower explode, peppering the area with shrapnel and with water as it pours out, as it collapses. You see 3 men emptying their assault rifles into Lavinia, into Viv, into Terrence, into Grace. You see cameras. You see what almost looks like a camera's eye view overseeing the woman in the chair before the floor beneath her explodes. You see a piece of paper on a water tower saying, "Smile, you're on camera." You see all of this and more.
Fun.
And perhaps at the very end, you see what looks like a dark, maybe olive green surface, maybe plastic. And you see front towards enemy.
Is Cross in this mix?
You see him behind the sniper rifle.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Is that all, I assume?
I would say.
Well, actually, I can go forward and back. Is there anything? Is there any way I can see some of their setup, like where they're going to position themselves, where everything is?
With that many successes, yeah, I'd say I could give you something. You see, obviously Cross behind the sniper rifle at the water tower. You see another sniper in the barn, and then you see two men inside of the barn, the farmhouse, at the two front windows with assault rifles. And then you see, again, in the upstairs attic, the young woman in the chair with the vest. Make a intelligence plus alertness roll for me. Actually, let's do perception plus alertness, sorry.
Perception plus alert?
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice. 4 successes.
When you see those explosions, right, between the water tower and the young woman, the common denominator is the vest is not what explodes.
Yeah.
It's the floor.
It's the floor.
It's a 4.
There we go.
Which means it's pressure plated or in some way can be triggered by us.
And the water tower explodes.
Yeah, what's
Exactly,
that in
which
water?
is the weird part.
Unless it's
Is
a backup. He has a backup, like if you try to take him out.
So he has cameras into where the niece is. Those cameras would not be capable of seeing us in spirit form.
Well,
No,
they
he
have
has
Carillion
cameras.
cameras.
Yeah.
Do you think
he has to have Carillion
Carillion?
cameras?
Yeah.
We can assume.
I mean,
Have to be.
we should.
Be careful.
Grace speaks up. If they've got ghost shot ammunition, they absolutely have Carillion cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when Nakoa comes out of this, they'll start drawing out the map of the location where each person is, including where Cross is, and show the pressure plate on, or show Elise what might be a pressure plate underneath in the attic where Lavinia's niece is.
So the
Then
second that we teleport in, will explode because they're watching off the cameras.
Yes. Yeah.
With my military background and some of the stuff, is there would there be something with what Nakoa just said, especially with, so there's one opposite Cross with the sniper at the tower, one in the barn, and then we have 2 with higher. Would that kind of give me a little bit, like, would that would something kind of trigger up, like, any kind of knowledge regarding tactics, other certain things that, like, exit being covered, some kind of just something that could help us in any way to be stealthy or to mitigate, especially now that we know that it's a pressure floor, something that we're not thinking of. Sorry.
Okay. No, I like that. Roll. What's your security at?
Oh, just darn! It's only out of 1. But
Okay. What about your wits?
I got 3 in wits.
Roll wits plus security for me.
So the camera's got to be.
Yeah, there's got to be some place you can take the cameras out.
Yeah.
3 successes?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. What you know, in your experience, they likely have. They have set up a defensive fighting position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they have eyes directly on the most likely avenue of approach for Viv and for Terrence. Mm-hmm. If they're looking forward, that means that their rear is probably secured in some other way, which means, based on what Koa said, probably mines.
Yep.
And you've got whoever the sniper in the tower is, who can see all possible avenues of approach to the farmhouse and can radio in, and so let them know what direction people are coming in. So granted, while you don't know about Corellian optics, right? Like actual firearm mounted optics that could see ghosts, he may not have them.
That's okay. Good to know. Also, would a smoke bomb work?
It would, but that is a very that is a very overt act. Okay. And as soon as a smoke grenade goes off, they could trigger whatever it is they've got, whether it's on a timer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they got no reason. The second they see us or have an awareness we're even there, hit the thing, go. Well,
that's the thing. They're not even gonna talk to Viv and Terrence because if Cross is on the water tower, as soon as they're in range, they're gone.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a conversation. It's just going to be a shot.
An explosion, yeah. And I think that there must be 2 grades of explosions. There's the pressure plate, and then the camera is for the vest on her. So if the pressure plate doesn't get us, them watching the cameras, seeing that we're in there, they trigger the vest immediately.
But if the cameras go out, they'll know something's wrong and trigger the pressure plate.
And they'll trigger it anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
I will say for Koa, you did notice there was a timer on the vest.
Oh.
Fucking.
So timer, okay. So.
Okay.
That must be ticking right now.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, I'll let you come to that conclusion.
Is there a way I can helter-skelter the pressure plate down?
Probably.
Entirely possible.
Whale might provide enough pressure to keep the pressure plate in place.
I mean, here's the other thing, right? I mean, with Whale, what's Whale require for its role? Let me see here.
Manipulation and empathy.
Make that roll, but not to actually Whale. Just make a manipulation plus empathy roll for my banshees.
Oh, I have more than I thought.
I'm tying hints to successful rolls. So.
Thank you, hints.
Difficulty is 6.
That's 4 successes for me.
4 successes. Okay. Beautiful. Between the 2 of you, if you wail hard enough, granted, you may do some damage to Lavinia's niece, but if you blow her away from that pressure plate or whatever explosive happens to be underneath her, you could potentially get her out of the zone, the explosive zone. But it's a small attic. It's a small attic, and she's going out the side.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds cartoony, but like have Koa and me go in, and then just have someone outside to catch her.
Yeah.
Do we want to wail and then bamf? Well, she'd be awake if we blow her away. Never mind.
Bamf her.
Yeah.
So the banshees would have to be with me and Vin on the teleport team.
Yeah. And that's even if it's a pressure plate, right? Yeah. So that's still entirely possible. It could just be explosives mounted to the bottom of the floor.
Lavinia, you can Juggernaut, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can you catch her? Because you're
definitely.
You could,
or could you like surround her like cannonball kind of?
That's I suppose I don't know if
Colossus.
Would it prevent physical harm?
Yeah, I feel like catching her might be the safer option.
Safer way.
I would say if that was something you would be interested in doing, Lavinia, if that's a viable option you want to pursue, that if you were to kind of encompass her and with Juggernaut activated, you could absorb the brunt of the damage. Yeah.
All right, so let's say I do that. That means then that we just need someone with me to wail. But do we need you to wail if I pick her up and just leap out the window? I suppose we need the push.
We need the pressure to keep the plate in place so that you can displace whoever's on top of it. So wail is a way to.
I don't think it's a plate anymore. If he's got cameras and whatnot, he can just pull it. It's not pressure plated.
Maybe it's not pressure plated, but it's just under the floorboards. To be honest,
it
could just, or it could be onto the fucking chair.
I mean, it's still a situation where the second we get in there, he's going to hit it, because the second the camera goes out, the second we appear on the camera, the second that, like, it'll be instantaneous the same way that a pressure plate does. We just won't have to mess with the mechanism if it's not.
So what if we get to him first? What if we wail the pressure plate by him first?
I think we do it at the same time. That way he's at least distracted long enough that we have a second to execute this.
Okay. At this point, once you and your niece are outside, is there a way we could time it correctly that maybe I can use the car to get in, get her the fuck out?
I will run with my niece towards the car.
Okay.
So
it's actually going to be more of a timing thing. If we can do this timing correctly, where I can drive up, or at least something where by the time you guys get there, I can at least give you guys the least amount of time to wait outside and just grab you and get the fuck out.
We sneak up to the water tower at the same time as I am attempting to get to my niece.
Mm-hmm.
While he's distracted, I get my niece out of the room. And this entire time, Mia, you are driving as fast as you can to the location.
Okay. Once the jig is up... Actually, Terrence, do you fight?
Yeah, I fucking fight.
Okay. I just want to I didn't know if you were reformed. Okay, then once the jig is up, we will also try to clear the front, because you said, like, armed guards, like 2 rifles at the front or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
2.
Then we can clear the front, and whatever we don't clear, you can clear with the front part of your car.
Can cross project?
Wait.
Do we know that?
You do not.
I don't.
But Terrence, if you ask that, Terrence speaks up, and not that I've ever heard. No.
Okay.
He makes them. He doesn't do it himself.
Okay.
You're an inhabitor, though, right, Terrence?
A haunter?
A haunter, yeah.
You're a haunter. Yeah, you haunt, right?
Yeah.
Could you haunt mine?
I mean, I probably could. Yeah.
If you can disable at least the floor bombs inside the house, that would buy us time, or disrupt the trigger. That also would buy us time.
Maybe the vest.
Yeah, I could try to do that.
Okay.
You do the vest. Color and me does the mines in the house.
Yeah.
Horrible question. Did Cross have something on him? Like
he was the subject. He wants the Terrence gone.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Does he have a bomb that Terrence wants to set off over there?
Oh.
Or
you don't recall seeing anything like that, Koa?
Okay. No.
I was like, because that's a great idea. I mean, honestly, I love the idea of just for the niece and the floorboard. But if Homeboy has like something where he just happens to explode out, I'm not upset.
I want to know why the water tower is going to explode. We should be aware of that when we go in.
I mean, that's part of the plan now, isn't it? Exploding the water tower to take out Cross before he can... The timing thing?
Yeah.
But you're worried that there's something in the water tower.
Yeah. I'm worried. Just in Koa's vision, it exploded.
A part of me feels that's like in case they get to me, I can at least get as many of them.
That's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm like, is there a way to just set off his thing, fuck him up? Holy shit! And then we hop over to your niece, grab her.
It has to happen at the same time.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
I think that we've reached critical planning.
We're done. Yeah.
I think the rest just needs to be bullshit.
Yeah.
We just that's kind of part of our charm, right? Is we plan and then it all goes to shit and then we fuck it out eventually.
Yeah, if we plan any more than this, it will be for nothing.
We all have a place that we're starting and we're moving from. Yeah? Everyone kind of knows where that is?
Yeah.
Great.
Koa, are you going house or are you going water tower? Because I'll go where you don't.
I'll go to the house.
Okay. So, since once we get to the house, it's gonna be nonstop. We're gonna go with it. Do we want to take a break now and then come back and then just hit it?
I like that a lot.
All right.
And we're leaving the bodies in the car with Nia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know.
Let's take a 10-minute break and we'll be back at 13 after.
Oh no.
Yep.
All right. And we are back. For everyone's edification at home, I had Sergio make a D100 roll. For those familiar with Delta Green, that is a luck roll. And I had him, decided whether he wanted to do high or low. He chose low, and you rolled what, a 32?
A dirty 2.
Okay, all right, and that may or may 32, yeah, that may or may not come up later, but I'm letting the die rolls do a lot of the work here, and also, Logan, you shared vitality with Koa.
Yeah, I dropped a willpower to give Koa 3 vitality.
Beautiful. Okay, now, so because for my tracking purposes, since we're getting ready to get into this, what groups are going where? Because I got to write this down.
Terrence and I are walking in straight forward.
Okay.
That's team 1.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Straight in.
Lavinia,
Beautiful.
Colette, and Grace,
And Koa.
And Nakoa.
and Nakoa are going through the dream bridge.
Going right to Audrey. Okay.
Right.
Beautiful.
That's team 2.
The dream
Okay.
bridge makes us sound like we're dogs that are dying.
Aren't we though, buddy?
This is
No.
his cat to
Dream
play.
bridge.
Oh no. Team 3 would be Mia and I guess all the skimmer bodies.
The bodies. Yeah, the bodies.
Okay.
Body squad.
So Mia, Logan, Colette bodies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And where Mia, where are you going? Are you staging somewhere? Are you what's your plan?
I figure we actually am I dropping people off just so like how is that working by the way?
You're coming in hot, I thought.
Yeah, I think Mia
coming
stays in the car until
Yeah.
they know that we are heading to the water tower and the house, and then you just drive your ass as fast as you can.
Right.
Why doesn't Mia drop me at the water tower? Because that's last team is me going to
Just
the water
remember,
tower.
he's gonna
You
hear
gotta
that, so you
spot
gotta
that, yeah.
sneaky
No,
up to the
not
water
like
tower.
not like bit close
Yeah.
to the water tower. Like drop me close to the water tower. I walk into the water tower. Mia
that.
drops the others. They
So-
walk in, and you three, bam.
Cool. Us, Terrence,
And-
and Logan will leave at the same time.
Okay.
Voice
Got
of
it.
God. What was that?
What was what?
You had a face that you're about to say something. Like I was like, wait a minute. What is
No.
that? Oh, okay, thank
I'm
God.
just noting. Driving straight in. Okay. So Mia's gonna drive straight in with the car as soon as the fireworks start.
Boom.
Yes.
Got
Yep.
it. Okay. And then Logan is going solo to the water tower.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Cool.
I'm taking my axe also.
Okay. So it is. So okay. How far? Like, because you guys got to synchronize this. Because how far away are you dropping off Viv and Terrence
More than a mile?
from the barn?
Maybe 2 miles?
Okay.
Fine
3
with 2
miles?
miles.
And then how far? And that's going to take time to cover. You can run because you don't get tired, but it's going to take you time.
Yeah, like half an hour.
We'll assume 16 minutes.
Okay.
8-minute mile, 16 minutes. Sure.
Damn, y'all good.
Yeah, that's
We're
what I
about
was
to bust.
Let's make it 20.
8-minute miles right now.
Yeah.
Let's make it 20.
Well, we're both dead.
Yeah.
Let's go, lesbians. It's the
So
same
20
thing.
minutes. And then where are we dropping Logan? How far away are we dropping Logan from the?
We're going from the same spot.
I
Yeah,
feel like-
I think we're all together.
Yeah.
Stop somewhere
so then-
equidistant.
Well,
from-
that's a much
Oh,
longer
right.
walk.
I'm a different team, right?
Because from where the car is
Hmm.
to inside of the barn is 20 minutes. So where the car is to the water tower.
How about this? Let's drop Logan off first. Because I feel
Okay.
like that's going to be a longer walk. Because you got to come in from the northeast to at
I
least
have
make.
to sneak in.
You do.
So I
That's
think
why you need
I
more
need
time.
to be dropped off first.
Yeah.
Rad.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to drop you off in a location, maybe like a trail or something that can get you a little bit more sneakily in, where I
Mhm.
kind of maybe do a perimeter, like go outside a little bit more too.
All right. We're gonna say it's gonna take Viv to get to where you want to go. It's gonna take 20 minutes for you, Logan. It's gonna take 40 because you're sneaking in. You're taking a longer way around. So
makes sense.
planning purposes for timing. Yeah, we're gonna have to synchronize watches. Ghosts don't wear watches, so I don't know how we're
you
doing this.
We're looking at the sun.
The sun is down. It is
The car
nighttime.
we're in has a clock on it.
Thank
There you
God.
go. Okay.
Mhm.
So We're stopping equidistant from the farmhouse and from the water tower. You're in the boondocks of Manuka, Illinois. It's quiet. It's night. It's the world is your oyster. So we're gonna start with Logan. Logan, you're starting to make your approach to the water tower.
Yes.
Okay.
Logan is mad that it is flat here and that there are no trees. Logan, like inside their head, they're like, "What the fuck is this place?"
Yeah,
There's
it's not
nothing.
great. Yep.
Fields and flat. What the fuck?
You are going to need to roll dexterity and stealth.
Glad I put another thing in stealth.
Difficulty is going to be. I'll keep it standard. We'll go with 6.
You are a kind and benevolent god. 4 successes.
Beautiful. Okay. Now I need you to roll perception plus alertness, please.
3.
Difficulty on that is going to be 7.
7? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use one of my destiny rolls. I have 3 dots in destiny.
Okay.
And I can, as I understand it, it seems like I can re-roll any number of die in a specific roll.
You can. Yep, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's roll with it. Do it.
Okay, that's what I remember it being. But all right.
Yep.
3.
That's correct.
4. I've got 4.
Okay. As you approach and near the water tower, you see gleaming in the moonlight the tripwire over the ladder.
All right. Okay. Can I? Is there like any kind of a ditch or like a tree, any kind of shrubbery that I can kind of like nudge down into and kind of just try to observe, like catch all the bits that I might need to catch?
There is, yeah. However, you're only going to have about maybe 180 degrees of the rear side of this water tower. You're not going to be able to see the front. It's big. It's a big tower. So, and from your current position with that success, you can't see anything on your side.
Okay, so it's just the tripwire. I can't see cross up top.
You can.
Okay.
Actually, and I will say you do see a camera, like what looks to be a wireless camera, pointed at the ladder.
Pointed at the ladder. Okay. Can I? This sucks. This is hard.
I'll give you time to think about it. I'll give you time to think about it.
Yes.
Okay, Terrence and Viv, you're heading straight in.
Yeah. Viv has her spider bristles out.
Okay. Sorry. Got it. Spider bristles have been activated. Terrence kind of looks at you when you do that and says, so you're not afraid to tap into the dark side, huh?
We're too close now. Don't want to waste any time.
You be careful with that shit.
I've heard. I'm being careful. Thank you for the care, though. I didn't expect it.
Well, y'all are doing me a solid trying to get me out of this alive. For what it's worth, I'm sorry you got wrapped up in this.
Oh. I appreciate that. It's something to do.
Truth always comes at a cost, and people need to know.
Yeah. We're gonna get you out of this. It's gonna be very, very messy. Like I'm confident, but holy shit. But we're gonna get you out.
Call me crazy. I trust you.
Good. And I think that's the like creepiest she's ever looked.
Yeah.
Like blowing in the wind, like
yeah.
spider bristles, blacked out eyes.
Dig it. Roll. I'll need you to roll perception plus alertness for me, please.
Perception.
Difficulty also going to be 7.
And alertness. Oh, we're living. Okay, I got you. Okay, honor that. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay, beautiful. It doesn't impact you, but you notice as you begin walking through on the road leading to the farmhouse that Mia will inevitably end up taking, you see across the road like almost an unnaturally straight line of fallen leaves. And in your form, if you do check it out, you can. It is what looks to be some kind of improvised explosive device.
Shit.
That as soon as if she's driving in and she runs over that, it's going to blow the car.
Shit. And we don't have a method of communicating with each other at this point.
Ghosts don't have phones.
Shit.
Can Terrence not go into the radio and talk to Amanda or Mia?
Oh, that's right. He can, because he's got his own little haunter ability that we haven't, none of you have encountered yet. So
stop holding back from us, Vince.
Listen, you jogged my memory, so we'll come back to that. Mia, what are you doing?
Mia, I'm not aware until I get the radio call for sure. Is following the plan to the T, because they know unfortunately that's, as far as they're concerned, they just know they have to be there on time. So hopefully I'll get a warning.
Okay. So yeah, Terrence is going to let's see. Okay, I got to roll dexterity plus athletics, and he's going to spend some vitality. He's going to burn himself a little bit, but okay. So dexterity plus athletics is okay. Give me 2 seconds. I got to roll for him.
You roll.
Okay. He didn't do bad. He's got 1, 2, 3 successes. Okay. You watch Viv as he just all of a sudden becomes energy and just dissipates, almost like static. And you ever see when you get a static discharge on a doorknob or something like that, is as his form suddenly becomes that and just dissipates. And almost immediately, Mia, your radio just sparks to life, almost a little too loud.
No.
And so, yeah, bomb on the roadway.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait, how far?
And he'll give you an approximate distance,
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. And he'll zap back. But his gauze is looking a little loose.
Okay.
It was worth it.
Yeah, I can do that once.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing it now.
Yeah, no problem. That's yeah. Let's hope it's worth it.
Do you need some? Do you need vitality or anything?
If you got the juice to spare, I wouldn't say no.
I do. I will burn a willpower to give him 2
Okay.
vitality? Yeah.
Yeah, that bumps him up to 5, so that's good.
Okay, good.
Okay, now we go to Lavinia, Colette, Grace, and Koa. Where are you all set up at?
We are in the car with Mia, I think.
Okay. Yeah, and you just witnessed all of that. Grace will turn to you, Lavinia, and say, "You ready for this?"
Yeah, I'm ready. You're ready, Colette?
Yeah, I'm good to go. I'm just hoping it goes well.
Same. Nakoa?
Koa?
Yeah, I'm ready. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, I think I'll put my hands out so that we all kind of hold hands, that we don't get lost on the dream bridge.
Okay.
Good luck, you guys.
Just remember, once we do this, somebody either needs to hit me or with some juice, or I'm gonna be on my last wit.
Okay.
Grace touches you on the forehead, Lavinia, and for the first time since you have been dead, you feel tired and you fall asleep. And in that state, you watch as Lavinia falls to sleep. First Koa, first Colette. Everyone kind of, oh shit, that reminds me, yeah. You can't go with them, Lavinia, because you are the way through.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
You're the door, right? So just like Audrey can't go into the dream world, you're the other end of that, so you can't go with them.
Then Koa or Colette have to stay behind.
I'll get her.
No, because you were supposed to
You're
be a
the only one that knows
juggernaut
her.
to suffer the blow and take the niece and grab her. Remember?
Because doesn't there have to be some connection to her? So
There has to be an emotional connection.
Oh shit! Do I gotta go instead of you?
Sorry, I should have mentioned that. I totally didn't think of that.
Oh shit!
I guess I have to do it. There's no other option.
You have to be the bridge. Yeah, you're the bridge.
I'm just gonna be pressing Mia to get going as soon as possible.
No wait. Do I?
No,
have to
I'm staying with you, Mia.
Oh god, that's bad. Okay.
You've got that pigment with you.
I know, that's what I'm saying, because I could still technically go and be the juggernaut to get your niece out. That's the thing.
It is going to take a willpower roll of a difficulty 7. If you do hit it, you're going to lose 3 vitality. But you are going to be able to project.
Okay.
Are you talking to Mia right now?
I am.
Okay.
If she decides to burst transmit using pigment.
Shit, I'm so sorry. I was not expecting. That's why I'm like totally stumped right now.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah, fuck you. Koa, you got the insight?
You know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it for you not to do it.
Not a coin.
Yeah, coin. Let's go.
We stick with the plan.
Okay, we stick with the plan because it was. Okay.
It was do it or it was don't do it.
I'll be very honest. I'm gonna look at you, Lavinia, and I'm gonna be like, "Your call." Would you?
Don't do it. We'll just get there as fast as we can.
Okay. Regarding that bomb, since if everyone's gonna go, I'll probably stay. Do we? We can't drive over it. Is there like when we get there?
Drive around it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can hopefully drive around it.
Hopefully.
You're going to need to make a drive roll because there is foliage and there are trees.
I can do that. I can do
It's
a
fine.
drive roll. Okay.
Okay. With that, Grace does touch your forehead, Lavinia, and you fall asleep and you dream and you see Audrey and in your mind's eye. What's the emotion that in one word that you associate with Audrey, with your niece?
Empathy?
Okay. Yeah. And it is that trail of empathy that Grace and Colette and Koa follow. And since you're asleep, Mia, with your ability to see the dead, you watch them kind of almost melt into and through Lavinia until they're out of sight. And we'll pick up back with their arrival once we get back to Logan. Logan, what is the plan?
Okay, is this water tower the kind that's just like a single like post up to the bulb, or is it one of those like bulb and then 4 posts down?
It's the 4 posts down with the ladder through the on the one end that you climb up to the top with the walkway surrounding the outside.
I'm very strong. Is there any chance I can try and climb up one of the posts?
Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta... Let me look at a fucking picture of a water tower. I don't know. I don't know how that's like almost a straight fucking climb up.
Yeah, that's super fair. If the answer is no, that's valid.
The difficulty is going to be 8.
Oh, boy.
And it'll be a strength plus athletics roll with a difficulty 8. Because that's a straight motherfucking climb with slick metal.
Yeah.
And you don't. Well, what are yours? Do you have any stains?
No, I have 2 squares of spite filled out and nothing else.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Then. And it's like 100, 130, 140 feet. The top.
Yeah. It's fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fall,
you're dead. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, in our group chat, Eli just went, "Do it like Mulan."
Yeah.
Which isn't doing anything to dissuade me because that was my favorite Disney princess as a kid.
Listen,
it does work. Okay.
Quite a pickle.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna talk this out. I'm just gonna talk it out.
Talk it out.
My whale isn't strong enough to reach the top of the tower with where I am on the ground. Yeah. We've never actually established a distance that a whale can go.
So it's not that targeted, but it is. Yeah, there's not exactly a distance, but if you spend up to 4 vitality, you could rip apart solid wood, stone, or metal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not targeted where like you can with pinpoint accuracy hit an individual, but like it is an area of effect. I would say you could. It would probably dissipate the further up it goes, but you could. Yeah, I mean, if you hit the water tower, you can knock the fucking water tower over.
Okay. Because that was my plan originally, was knock down the water tower.
Just so you remember, you can spend a willpower point and add an automatic success to a dice roll. Can only do this once per turn. Reduce the odds of failure. Must be spent before rolling the dice.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Thank you for that reminder, Lavinia.
Thank you,
my
Sergio.
head.
Appreciate that.
Okay. Last question, and then I'll actually make a decision.
No problem.
The tripwire that's around, so the ladder's in the middle. It's not attached to one of the legs.
It is attached to one of the legs. I apologize. Yep. Because I see that's how they have it set up. Is that it's
Does the tripwire seem like it's attached to it? I might not know this. Does the tripwire seem like it's attached to an explosive that would rend that leg useless?
Yeah, I mean, it'd fuck it up.
Okay.
Would knock it over.
Logan...
But, I mean, if you're in the blast radius, you're going to take 30 points of lethal damage.
That's bad, yeah. Okay, so Logan, realizing that they don't have a ton of time, is going to try and circle around one side and try and line up two of the legs. Ideally, 2 of the legs that don't have the tripwire on them. But if it is what it is, it is what it is. And then 4 vitality whale. Oh no, actually, switch it. Brain did a thing. Okay, sorry. God, I'm so bad at this. I'm so nervous.
No, you're okay.
Okay, I would like to, if I can. I don't know what we're looking at. If this is the one with the tripwire on it, I would like to either go to this or this corner and whale that way, so that I'm furthest away from the blast, and then I'm hitting 2 legs.
Okay, let's do it.
I will spend a willpower to have an automatic success on 1 die.
Okay.
So I'll set that over there.
Okay. Manipulation plus empathy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another willpower goes so that I can. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. 5, including the one that is automatic.
Okay, wait, so what, actually, I should have given you the difficulty. It's a difficulty 8 because it's metal.
Oh.
So if you want to re-roll, go ahead.
I moved them. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, go ahead and re-roll.
Okay.
That was on me.
Sorry.
Nope, that was on me.
No, I should know my own abilities at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, including the auto. Still.
Damn. Okay, that's over 8.
Yeah, they were all. There were 2 10s, including the 1, and 8, and a 9.
Oh, so that's a. Well, if you got 2 10s, that's a critical.
Critical.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
4.
fuck yeah! That's
Yeah.
fuck yeah!
Yeah. There's a fucking explosion as you trip the claymore, and with those 2 back legs of the water tower taking out, it immediately begins to tip. And you watch as a human form goes fucking flying off the front of the water tower. And this thing collapses into the ground. And there's a massive explosion as fucking water just goes everywhere. I need you to go ahead and make me a let's go with dexterity plus athletics, please.
Yeah. It's like those America's Funniest Home Videos where the silo falls on whoever's trying to take it out.
Or with like when the pool explodes and everybody gets caught up in it. It's like a giant above ground pool getting fucking exploded. Okay.
Oh, sorry, 2. I had 2 1s, so 2.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh,
Logan.
Yeah, 2 1s.
That's a critical.
I had 2 1s, but I had 2 7s and 2 6s. Everything was in pairs.
Yeah.
Everything might be bad, and that's okay.
Yeah, you get swept away in this current of water, and it's you feel your form getting pummeled and bashed. I need you to you lose 1 vitality from the impact, but you are swept away as this water tower has exploded.
Would that go over to my body? Because isn't that one of the, is that I get hurt and it goes to my body first?
You do, that's right. Yep. So yeah, you would take a point of bashing damage there.
I was already hurt. And that's okay.
Yep. So yeah,
Logan
whatever.
is trying to like fight the current. As soon as they see that the cross is on the ground, Logan's trying to fight the current and get back to him and just confirm that he's not there.
Okay.
But is being swept away actively.
Roll. Okay. So yeah, once you've kind of got your footing, we'll actually come back to you. We'll come back to you. We rewind in time. So, Terrence and Viv, what's the plan? What are we doing? We're walking up?
We are walking up. Can I get a cleaner read of what's going on in the front there? Does it still match the forebode that Koa had earlier?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll. Let's do perception plus alertness.
Okay. Rad. Oh, regular difficulty?
Regular difficulty, yep.
4 successes.
Beautiful. Okay. You see no activity from your vantage point as you walk up. You clearly see the barn. Doesn't appear to be any lights on. You see the farmhouse where it does appear the lights are also off, but it's quiet. And as you get closer, the front door does open, and 2 men in what appears to be tactical clothing with assault rifles move on you very, very quickly, with a third in between them.
Do I recognize that third as that's another like armed person or like?
He appears to have a handgun and something else in his hand.
And it's clear they're moving aggressively. This is not a drop. This is not a trade.
It might be. They're just moving quickly.
Okay. Then I'm going to start congealing my arm, like sort of readying that action when it's time. But I'm going to say we did what you said. We got him here.
Before your words even get out, there's an explosion as the water tower fucking immediately topples over. And it's clear it's not just the water tower collapsing. There was an explosion of something going off. And the 2 men with the rifles raise them and begin to fire. But we'll come back to you. Yeah. All right, going back to Colette, Grace, and Koa. You immediately find yourselves inside of this farmhouse. And it's so disorienting. It's like, if you can recall the most vivid, lucid dream you've ever had, where you control your movement and what's happening, it's almost like that. And you're moving through Vin's memories. Maybe you're moving through a prison system, through a cell, through apartments, through like just almost memories of Vin at various stages of her life, until you finally emerge inside of this farmhouse, and you turn around and you see this young blonde-haired woman with an undercut, tattooed, lots of black, obviously unconscious, a blindfold on her face, her mouth taped, her hands zip tied to a wooden chair, what's obviously a vest on her body with what looks to be C4 plastic explosive and a cell phone. And Grace, when you look up, it looks like her gauze is barely being held together at this point. And she is still up. What do you do?
Are we the only ones up here?
You are the only ones up here, but I will need you to make a perception plus alertness roll, please.
Both of us, or just Koa?
Both. It could be both of you.
Actually, can I forego that roll and instead give Grace 1 vitality?
You absolutely can. Yep.
You said perception and alertness?
Yes, please.
I know how to count. 2 successes.
Okay. You see the camera in the corner of the room. It definitely looks, it's like a bulkier kind of camera, so you assume it's Carillion, positioned and looking down on Audrey, where Audrey is seated.
We don't have a lot of time. I assume there's the whatever's underneath her.
So you just see floorboard.
Must be floorboard. Okay. So it is probably just explosions then.
Roll wits plus security if you got it.
Just wits.
All right.
1 success.
Okay. Chances are, if it's anything, if there is some kind of bomb, it's on the underside.
We can move her, but there's still the vest. And the second they know that we have, if they don't already know now, they're going to blow it.
You hear an explosion.
Fuck.
Followed by gunfire. Followed by the ringtone of a phone, and a little red LED lights up and begins to count down from 30.
Oh, fuck.
30 seconds or 30 minutes?
30 seconds.
Fuck. Do I whale it then?
It's attached.
Yeah,
to
actually, how about...
We can try and take it off her.
If we take off the vest, it's gonna explode.
Blow. Yeah.
It's gonna blow on its own.
I'll give you an opportunity to make some rolls to check it out and see if you can identify. Because again, don't forget, this is meant to be a decoy, so it may not be the most expert craftsmanship here.
Okay. So what, wits and security?
So go ahead and roll wits plus, let's do
investigation.
Yeah, let's do wits and I'll give you either. I'll give you wits and investigation or wits and security.
I have 4 successes.
Beautiful. Okay.
Add 1 more to that because I got 1 success.
Okay. Awesome. You're not going to be able to disable it, but you think you can find a way to get it off her without triggering anything.
I'm going to start on that delicate work then, and then once we have it off, I'm going to throw it up in the air, and Koa, you can whale it, and let's hope it gets so far that it doesn't take us with it. The problem is the bombs underneath us too, so we've got to be ready to run. And I'll start the delicate work of removing that vest without setting it off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome. We're gonna go back to Logan. Logan, what's the plan? You're hearing gunfire now from the direction of the house, and as you come up on this body, I don't think you've ever seen Cross before. But for Sergio / Lavinia's edification, you come up on the body, and it is a bald Caucasian man, probably in his early 30s to mid 30s, wearing tactical clothing, and he has been utterly fucking savaged by the collapse of this water tower and broken. No, this is not Cross. Cross is a gray flat top, and he is much older.
Would I, from my inference in like conversations with Lavinia and also conversations with literally everyone, I would intuit that that's not Cross, right?
You know what? Go ahead and roll perception plus alertness. Fuck it.
By the way, Vince, I'm not sure if Lavinia and Mia did anything last turn, or if this is considered a different turn.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Good call. Sorry. Thank you. Lavinia, you are asleep, so you haven't come to just yet. Mia, what are you doing? And now you're hearing explosions and gunfire.
I am gonna haul ass. Well, I was already hauling ass.
Okay.
So I guess the biggest thing is the tripwire, because that's the thing I got to be mindful of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity plus drive.
Dope.
Understand, if you fail, this could very possibly kill you and everybody in that car.
That is not what I want to hear.
Super fun things from
It's all
GM.
good. It's all good.
Yeah, you say that until you see that my dex is.
But I'll come back to you while you make that roll. Logan, what were we
My
doing?
hands are wet.
Yeah, me too.
I was rolling to see if I intuit that it's Cross or not.
Yeah, perception plus intuition or alertness.
I
whichever.
absolutely don't.
Okay. Yeah, you don't. Maybe it's the stress and the adrenaline of the moment. You're struggling to remember how Lavinia has described Cross before, or if Lavinia has even described Cross before. But you see a very dead man who has been very much crushed by his fall. And like, if you had to make a sanity roll, you'd probably have to make it right now, because you see guts and broken limbs, and this man exploded on impact. But Mia, how do we do?
I got two, but I also have.
Probably for the best.
No, she's not.
I'm not hearing.
Wait, hello?
We hear her, so that's interesting.
Yeah, hear her just fine.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we can plan without him knowing. Okay. No,
I have literally just lost audio for everybody.
Well, you could always try to jump back in.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Maybe do a refresh. Let me send
That's
a message.
weird.
Oh yeah, I realized you were talking to him, being like, "Do a refresh," and he
Let's
can't
take a
hear
quick
the
break
thing.
while we work on some technical difficulties.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, text it to him.
Let me go. We'll be right back.
Sorry about that. We're back. Who wouldn't be a Mayday game without some technical difficulties, right? But Mia, what do we got?
So I had 2 successes, but I also have 1 in Destiny. So I was able to reroll, and I got Surge.
I was just gonna say, you can also burn a willpower.
You want to spend a willpower
as a human to get an automatic success.
You can do that.
That's the thing. All I had was 3 die.
But that's what I'm saying.
So,
It just adds one extra success.
Oh, yeah. Then I'm going to build another willpower, and now I got 4. So there we go, because I have willpower.
Easy enough. You're booking it, and you almost forget to drive off the road after a certain point, but you even, with your experience and training, you even see it, right? Because this is something that you were trained to recognize in your time in the military, and it almost as soon as it falls into your headlights, you know exactly what it is you're looking at.
Right.
But rather than doing what your training dictates, which is stop, you immediately floor it and you crank the wheel and you go around it, and you're able to navigate through the trees, through the foliage. This car is a little fucked up, but you're able to get over and around. And as you close on the house, you see Viv and Terrence. And what are we doing, Viv, and of course I'll go for Terrence now that all of a sudden these men have their firearms up and they are shooting.
I'm going to tell him to find the bomb and turn it off. If you can fuck with the bomb, please do. And then, can I take my action against these?
Yeah, go for it. Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to burn 2 vitality to helter-skelter the mouths of their guns closed.
Okay. Can you bend metal? That is a good question.
It's usually like based on like weight, which is why I'm like, I'm willing to spend more vitality to make this happen, but it's based on strength.
It's a great idea.
It's a great, you know what? It's so cool that I want to give it to you. Difficulty is going to be a little higher,
That's fine.
And it's going to require a little bit more of a vitality expenditure. So add 1 to whatever vitality you were going to expend, and we're going to do a 7 difficulty.
Okay.
So it's going to be your horror. It's going to be your horror rating plus. Let's go with melee.
Plus melee. Okay, beautiful.
Or strength, whichever's higher.
Maybe spend a willpower.
How we doing on strength? We're doing good now that I spent my XP. Okay. Okay, I think that's 3 successes.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. With that, I will say you take 3 vitality damage as these ghost shot bullets. You've never felt this before since you've died. It's like being shot. You imagine it's like being shot when, you know, because you feel these bullets rip into you. But unlike anything else where like you can feel it passing through your gauze, you feel it hit and rip and tear and almost expand inside of you like it would in flesh. And it is, you can't help but cry out. But maybe it's the adrenaline of that, of knowing you've been shot and knowing how lethal of a threat this is. You lash out with Helter Skelter with your ability, and you are able to pin the mouths of those assault rifles shut with pinpoint accuracy and precision, and one blows up in the hands of the other, and the other, the magazine explodes inside of the weapon and he drops it in shock. But the third man in the middle raises his pistol and says, "You're gonna want to stop that right now."
Oh shit. Okay.
And he raises the phone in his hand and hits the green call button.
Okay, fine.
And we go back to Logan. Logan, what's the plan?
As soon as Logan sees that there's no way that person is alive, moving, let alone alive, I think is full dead sprint, just running for the others.
I will say you do see that same person up and walking around on your periphery. Very much dead.
Okay.
But very much a blip. Does not appear to have very much vitality at all, and does not appear to be very aware of their surroundings.
Oh. Logan still thinks this is Cross. I'm gonna grab the gun because he's not. Okay, hold on. I have to roll for something.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, because he's not actively coming after us and doesn't seem like he's paying attention to the fact that he's dead, I'm grabbing the rifle and I'm running.
Okay. Got it. Okay, where you can hear the gunshots, and all of a sudden, like, you hear different sounds, right? You hear the rapid fire of the assault rifles, and all of a sudden you hear two very distinct pops and then the gunfire stops.
The silence feels worse after so much noise, and we're supposed to be making noise. We're supposed to be causing problems, and the silence is scarier.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're about a quarter mile away, so you're gonna have to fucking book it.
Yeah, like track star bullshit. Let's go. Logan wasn't on track, but
okay. Well, you're pretty. What's your athletic rating?
3.
Okay, 3. Yeah, so you're booking pretty good.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to Mia and Colette, or Mia and Vin, because I skipped you last time. But yeah, you're driving. You've made your drive roll. You come up on the house. What's the plan? You can see Viv and Terrence, and then you can see the 3 men in front of her.
Time to Hulk out. And I'm gonna just look at Lavinia.
I mean, I think I'm unconscious, unfortunately, is the problem.
I will say you come to at this point.
Okay,
I will give you the opportunity to come to.
So Vin comes to and is like, drive, realizes you're already driving.
I'm already here.
I mean, is it a situation where she could just turn the car slightly and almost hit Cross?
Ooh, that's going to be tough.
Okay,
what's your drive at?
Like a 1.
Oh yeah, there's no fucking way. You do not have the skill to pull that off.
If it feels like a legitimate challenge, then I would just say get to the side of the house that we know they're planning to blow my niece out of, Audrey out of. There's a window on the side of the house, and that's where I want to drive the car to.
Okay. All right. So, go ahead.
Sorry, my drive was a 2. I'm sorry. I was looking at I was looking at etiquette, and my drive is a 2.
Yeah, still not great.
Even if I burn another willpower?
That's going to be like a difficulty 8.
Like, okay.
Roll. So you know what? Give it a shot. But understand if you fail, you could possibly hit Viv and Terrence, and they've already taken some hits because the vitality damage. Yeah, the vitality damage that Viv sustained is the same damage that Terrence.
Then I'm not. Definitely not. No.
Okay.
If we move back, I will move forward with that in mind. If I see Mia's car, like, coming in,
you hear it. You hear it.
Okay.
Would the car hurt ghosts?
Passing through it would inflict. It wouldn't inflict lethal damage, so you wouldn't lose a full vitality, but it would hurt. It could hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not too
So Colette, Koa, and Grace inside the farmhouse. You're able to start working that vest off. It's slow going because I assume you're taking your time. You're not rushing this, which would probably be for the best.
I'd like to go as fast as I can, and if that necessitates like a delicacy roll or something to that effect, I will. Just because, I mean, the second that water tower went down, I know that we're next.
Yeah. Because you're used to fine motor skills. You're used to, like, especially through your art, like being very precise and very calculating and careful in your motions. Make a dexterity plus craft roll.
Okay. You mean my pool of 7? Sure.
Listen,
For the arts.
For the
arts, baby.
For the arts.
That's where the arts come in, baby.
6 successes.
Yeah. You peel it. Now here's the problem. You've got it halfway off, but until her arms are free from that chair, you're not able to peel it off the rest of the way.
Yes.
God damn it.
But Koa, what are you doing? Because we can say in that interim you were able to...
if in the interim I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So we're working in tandem. That way as soon as the vest is off, I can whale this person out of this building.
Make a strength plus athletics roll for me.
Oh fuck.
Or alternatively a perception plus what's search? There isn't a fucking search. God. Perception plus awareness.
I'd rather take the perception and awareness.
Okay, got it.
One success.
Easy enough. Yeah, you're able to find some wire cutters in a toolbox up there, and you're able to use those to kind of cut the zip ties. And with that, you're able to peel the vest off the rest of the way. So the vest is off. It's still ticking. You've got about maybe 10 seconds left.
And in that 10 seconds, I'd love to wail Audrey out away from here in some type of relative safety. We don't have enough time to, I don't know.
Well, what are you going to do with the vest? Because that, yeah. You got a window. There's a window.
We can handle getting exploded on, right? The ghosts.
Nope.
No.
The answer is no.
What the hell?
Then throw the vest out the window. But yeah,
Okay.
throw the vest out the window.
Okay. We throw the vest out the window. And what's the next step? Actually, we'll come back to you. Vest is out the window. Okay. We're going on to I think we circle back to Logan, right? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
What's happening?
Logan, what are we doing?
Running.
I
right.
was running.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Good.
Logan has never wanted to be somewhere faster in their life. Oh,
Okay.
fuck! I'm stupid.
What?
Can I snap back to my body and then throw myself out of it at the house?
You will lose the rifle.
And you'll be human.
I don't care. No. If I snap back to my body and then just throw myself out
and
of
then
it
just
again.
come back out.
Basically
again.
teleport
Oh,
myself.
you say-
You'd be
point.
with me and Mia, wouldn't you? Like,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
see their bodies with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And then I
Okay.
can be immediately back out of my body
Okay.
because
Bad
I would be
It's a pretty
there.
cool move.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna sustain some physical damage.
That's fine.
Okay. You snap back.
Logan kind of realizing, like, what am I doing? Like, releases back to their body, and as they do, just like blood is pouring out of their ears, and they kind of come to that realization for a second. Okay, bye, and pop out, and then kind of tumble out of the car to try and get ready for battle more.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. You're out. We're back to Viv and Terrence.
I am. I have fully congealed my my hand into a gun, but I'm not holding it at Cross.
Okay.
I think Viv is just at a standoff with Cross right now.
Okay.
I did exactly what you said. I brought him here. What the fuck?
There's an explosion behind you from the house.
Yep.
And Cross looks at his watch. I believe that would be dear old Audrey. You're gonna need a toothbrush to clean her up. I told you not to fuck with me. I told you. I gave you fair warning. And he's gonna empty the pistol into Terrence.
Wait, do I have time? Do I have time to do something about it?
Make a dexterity plus athletics roll.
Okay. Dexterity plus athletics, you say.
Yep.
Difficulty, regular?
Let's see with 7.
Okay, I'm gonna burn a willpower to reroll some of that.
Okay.
That was good. Okay, good. 4 successes.
What do you want to do?
I want to shoot Cross's hand off.
Okay. Okay. What is your okay, roll dexterity plus firearms.
Dex plus firearms. Beautiful. That is same difficulty.
Yep.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. Yeah. You don't necessarily shoot because how big of a gun have you manifested?
Oh, I was gonna do a rifle.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say with those successes, yeah, he manages to get a shot off. And Terrence, his gauze is shredded by this bullet as it passes through him, and he takes another 2 vitality damage. He's still up. He's still alive. He's not looking great, but it's almost like an Old West quick draw where you just from your side you pull that big fuck off gun that your hand is turned into, and you let her rip, and his hand is pulverized, and he cries out as he drops the bullet, as he drops the gun. However, the other 2 with him also have handguns, but they hear and see this car, and they begin emptying their pistols into it, and the tumbling form of Logan that comes flying out of the car.
It's my boy.
What the fuck is up?
But with that, we go back to Grace, Colette, and Koa. The vest explodes almost midair before it reaches the ground. You can feel some splinters, and you can see some blood beginning to drip from various cuts and scratches in Audrey's skin, just from the sheer all the shrapnel that was thrown off by that explosion happening so close, and so many explosive materials in that vest. You don't feel anything, and Audrey is fine for the most part. What's the next step?
Oh, okay. Well, still bombs underneath us, right?
Right, but from what you can see, it doesn't appear to be any kind of pressure plate or dead man switch or anything like that, so you've got time to get out of there.
Okay. Well, then, if we don't actually have to, like, immediately run from the vest, then I'm going to try and pick up Audrey.
Okay.
She's unfastened now, or is she still around the ankle zip tied? Or
still around the ankles. Yeah, still around the ankles. You were able to, but we'll say you've got plenty of time to get those off and get her moving. Okay.
Then yeah, I think that I'm just gonna start looking for the way out of here.
Okay.
The window, how far down is it from the attic to the floor?
About 30 feet.
That's gonna do damage.
Yeah. I mean,
10d10 of bashing.
To me, but not to Audrey, or to both of us?
To everybody.
To everybody. Okay. We could try for the door and go back down there, but I don't know if you heard, but I think people are dying down there.
Yeah. But they're distracted maybe enough for us maybe to get into like a back door and get out that way?
You did hear a lull in the gunfire, but now you hear it pick back up. It's not automatic like it was before. It's like onesie twosies, and then this big fuck off like elephant gun shot fucking sound.
Koa, if you want to take her, I can go wisp and distract anyone that manages to look our way, and then you can run the opposite direction.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
And I'll pass her off to Koa.
Okay, beautiful.
And then I think we're going to try and go down the stairs and have Grace and Koa go off one direction and me distract anyone if there happens to be someone along our way.
We'll say, you're Koa, Grace, and you're with Audrey kind of cradled in between you. You're able to find a back door to head out to the backyard of this property easily enough. And unfortunately, as you pass through the kitchen, you see 2 people, presumably the homeowners, slumped over the kitchen table with bullets through the side of their heads. And you make your way out the back with Audrey, away from the gunfire. For you, Colette, as you get down to that front area, you're facing the front door. You see muzzle flashes outside on the other side of the windows, and you count 3 people. You see, and the lights of Mia's car. You see an individual in the middle, you see 2 flanking him on either side, and you see Viv, you see Terrence, you see Logan now, who comes rolling out of the fucking car like a champ. And you assume Mia and Vin are there as well. But yeah, what's your plan?
Well, I know that Vin would want us to get Audrey as far as we can go. Koa, do you want to take her and keep going and I'll go back up the others outside, or should we stick together? What are you thinking?
part of me wants to like give Grace Audrey, since Grace is not really in a capacity to do anything more. And then you and I can be available to flank and support the rest of the group. Because,
we just gotta hope that whatever direction we send Grace in, there's nobody else.
Send her towards the car.
Yeah.
We gotta get her into the car.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. We'll go join the fray and Grace can run for the car.
Okay. She's gonna be a slow target because Grace is having to drag her with her because she is unconscious.
Well, but as we kind of wheel around, I'm gonna hit unearthly repose basically as we enter the fray.
Okay, we'll come back to you then.
Would we see? Like, if they're coming out, would me and Lavinia? I'm sorry. Yeah, will we see? Like Grace and like I know you said they're a slow-moving target, but from where
they haven't come out yet.
Okay,
so this is still all kind of happening simultaneously. Like this is a matter of we're looking at maybe 2 minutes now. This has all been happening very, very quickly.
Yeah.
But I think that brings us back to Logan. Logan, you're up.
So I can see the people in front of Viv.
Yep.
I'm gonna look over their shoulder and be like just kind of like, where do you want me?
I would say where you're at, they're kind of lined up. Like you could get all three of them if you wanted to.
Oh, then for sure. I'm just kind of looking at Viv and going, yeah.
One of them's Cross.
Wait, what? Wait, that doesn't matter right now. Whale.
Okay. All right. What are we doing whale wise?
I'll do. Let me look at my little
thinking
table.
beluga. You're thinking sperm.
How much vitality you got?
That's what I'm checking. I've got 4 right now with 2 willpower. I'm going to. I'm gonna do a 2 vitality.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 2 vitality. I'm mostly just trying to get them off their feet.
Okay.
And hurt them if I can.
Okay. We'll see how many successes you roll. Now with a 2 vitality,
may use to physically wound 1 or more people directly in front of you within 10 yards. Cannot distinguish between targets. Victims may roll stamina to soak damage. Failure means targets suffer lethal damage equal to the number of successes scored. Additionally, vitality can increase horror's power while using it.
Go for it. Yep.
Manipulation and empathy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It is
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn. Yeah. You let loose, and you. What does it sound like? What does your wail sound like? 'Cause I don't think we've seen it a couple times, but it's been a minute. So what does Logan's wail sound like?
I think last time Logan's wail was kind of like the roar at the center of an inferno. And it's not dissimilar to that, but it's got a little bit more of the like classic water kind of association with banshees. It's kind of like somewhere between like a huge ocean wave crashing and the center of a really hot fire in the middle of the forest.
Love that. Those watching, you can practically see the ripples in the air as this whale is unleashed, and these 3 go flying and I just slapped my mic. They go flying as if caught in the whirlwind of a tornado off their feet. One his neck is askew at an unnatural angle. One is very obviously unconscious, and they land maybe 10, 15 yards away under the onslaught of this whale, but they are down for the count.
Are there more of them?
Maybe. Inside.
Okay.
Inside.
Okay.
And we'll say
I'll turn.
we will say combat is over at this point, and we are out of initiative.
Mia's gonna do a celebratory honk because that was like badass as fuck. Like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Holy shit!
Are we all alive still?
Wait, so Cross wait, the one that I know that you were saying Cross, is Cross dead? Cross is not dead.
He is not dead.
Someone go get his ass.
If we're out of initiative,
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a minute. I'd like to leap out of the car and run to Cross.
You do.
And I'll like put my knee, I'll manifest and put my knee like on his neck or something.
I'm gonna be right behind this and watch.
Gotcha, you longhorn, foghorn motherfucker.
Good job!
Foghorn leghorn is what I meant to say.
There you go.
You foghorn leghorn ass motherfucker.
Doug Dimmadome head ass.
Foghorn leghorn head ass.
Stupid ass. How many asses can we get?
All
I'm
pretenses
just
of
like
an
saying that as people approach.
all
You keep
pretenses of an
repeating it
accent.
again and again as we get.
Oh yeah.
Yeehaw, motherfucker!
And the gun has clearly been dropped.
Mia's gonna
But
pick up the gun.
Oddly enough, all pretenses of an accent are gone. You think
Wait,
this
what?
changes anything?
Fake motherfucker.
You fake ass. We knew that accent was fake.
Yeah, I can add fake ass to the list of insults.
Why would he be doing an accent? Though?
Of
So
all
bizarre.
accents, Cross, that's
You're
the
like
one you
even
went
more
with?
terrifying now.
Pretty
One
fucking
KFC
mid.
motherfucker.
Oh shit, you should have done a British one. What are you trying to do? What's that?
Have some kind of interest. God damn.
God.
You're going to confess on tape right now.
We have a recording
End of
device.
all, and stop. Yes.
Yeah.
He crunches down on something in his mouth.
Ah, there it is.
Cyanide pill, bitch.
Bitch. Coward.
Can someone just possess him really quick and say it? Is that
We'll
maybe?
see you all again real soon.
I want to possess him before he
shit.
dies.
He's
if I
going
can.
ghost.
Yeah, he is.
He's immediately beginning to seize
Damn it.
and vomit and frothy saliva kind of dripping from his mouth.
As soon as I see he's dying, I want to start scanning for him in spirit form. As soon as I know he's committing to it, I'm going and looking.
You do see two people, as a matter of fact. Actually, four.
Interesting.
Because we'll say you see the two other fucking lackeys that were with him, almost just like the one you killed at the water tower, just kind of strolling around. It appears they have very little understanding of who they are or where they're at or what's happened to them. But then you see Viv and Koa.
Oh shit!
The Dobbles.
Oh shit.
Oh, balls.
Oh shit!
God
damn it.
it.
What does that mean? What's the big deal?
Doppelgangers. The
They're
doppelgangers.
Yeah,
other
it's
selves.
about the
It's
fight
not
with
them.
ourselves.
Let's
God
fight
damn
ourselves.
it. Oh, Nakoa cocks that and like moves that way.
They're a ways off, like they're just watching.
Other ways
Those two are, or is Cross with them, or is Cross close to us?
You haven't seen Cross manifest yet.
It takes a minute.
It takes some time.
Okay, but we got Nice. Nice is safe. Bomb is away. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice is safe. We're
Did Grace make it to the car?
Grace is out there. Yeah.
Mia,
So-
start driving.
I will. Can anyone loot his body? I'm like really into this. Can we? Is there anything on Cross's body itself? Like
Well,
I'm looking just in case.
He had a phone.
Yeah, he's got the phone.
Yeah, I'm there. I'll just kind of take anything
Yeah,
off.
because I
that's
don't
in-
think we're leaving. We're just getting the niece away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were
We
leaving.
need
Sorry.
you to
Also-
get her out of here because
I
Cross is
think it's
leaving.
time to start calling the authorities.
I
I
want
mean,
to send
Mia, you
Terrence-
could stay. It just means that Grace has to drive, and then we don't have a way out.
I'll
You
take,
don't have to send Terrence anywhere. He's in the car at this point. Yeah.
How about
So
I
we
take
could
those
send
people out? So
Grace and Terrence away with Audrey, and then you could join us if you want, Mia.
yeah, I would rather
let's
let
do
them
that.
get out. Yeah, so
Okay.
they can.
Okay, good.
Don't
All
forget
together
there's
now.
a big line in the road that'll blow up if you drive over it.
Which we will
tell
not
them.
do.
Well, Terrence saw it.
Terrence. Oh yeah.
Terrence saw it. Terrence is aware. Yeah. You see, The man beneath you at your feet now manifests not far away. And his gauze is dripping with spite. Just this black ichor. His form is almost utterly inhuman, but unlike you, unlike projectors, unlike people who have the abilities that you have, he's not as strong in death as he may have been in life. You don't sense a lot of vitality. You sense a lot of hate. You sense a lot of spite. You sense a lot of very malignant energy, but you don't sense a lot of vitality. And for a man who was so strong in life, he's very, very weak and small in death.
Lavinia is going to stand and say, I'm going to finish this. And start walking towards that spirit.
Do you mind if we take him off your hands? Koa, the other Koa, says this.
Why do you want him?
Yeah.
Haven't eaten in a while. I'm proud of you.
No.
What do you mean?
And so am I, Viv says, the other Viv. I knew you had it in you. You haven't killed anyone yet, though. Koa.
She has.
I have.
Well, not executed. That's what I was hoping to see. I wanted to see you really kind of let loose, like Logan did. Logan, that was nice.
Stop talking to them. Talk to me. What do you want?
To see, to witness. That's all. Viv is on the right path. You're not quite. Not yet. You just need the right push, I think.
I am pushing myself in the right direction. Thank you.
So can we take him?
I'm fine with it if you are.
Not. Feeding you doesn't help us in the long run. I'd rather see you starve. Why?
Takes him off your hands. And we're gonna eat anyway. There's so much hate. There's so much delicious hate.
I see what you're getting at, though, Nakoa. If you just want to resist this, then we can ignore them like the shells that they are.
Oh, we can show you how much of a shells we are. I don't know if that's a fight you want to start right now. You're looking a little haggard.
The only thing I'm worried about is if he's not all gone by the time you're done with him. Can you...
Yeah, what's stopping you from feeding him and making him stronger for whatever purpose you have?
That's all what grandmother wants.
You do not know what grandmother wants.
I don't. You're absolutely right. I don't. I just know she needs to eat just like everyone else. It's like everything else. Okay. You've earned this. Well, if you want them, you have them. Thanks for the show.
Yeah.
Ignore them. Enough placating them. Let's go.
Yeah, go back towards Cross.
Okay.
Lavinia will begin her juggernaut ability, and raise my strength enough to where I know that I could karate chop this thing into oblivion.
Yeah.
Poking holes.
Love that. Love that. Yeah, Cross looks up. I won't even make you roll. If you spend the requisite vitality, you feel that strength surge into your limbs. And Cross looks up at you with at first confusion and then just absolute rage-fueled hate. and there's almost like this animalistic snarl that contorts his features. But it doesn't last long when you strike him. How do you strike him?
I think I'm mostly just trying to like wipe his gauze away, like using my arm like I did in that house as a weapon, just like a sledgehammer, just trying to make him go away.
Yeah, you crush what's left of him, and the gauze just kind of almost crumbles beneath the blow, and it melts almost into this like corrosive black ichor. It's not this beautiful moving on like you saw so many what felt like lifetimes ago in Colorado on that very first outing as Crucible 12. It's ugly. It makes you feel almost sick to see it. It's a very undignified end as this corrupted gauze melts into the ground and fades.
I think, as Lavinia does this, she knows that it's over for now, at least. And I think for the first time, she actually kind of celebrates, and probably some tears start rolling down her face as she just like knows that Denise is safe. She's still around. Everyone that she cares about is still around. This was a win, and it should be celebrated. And I think emoting is her celebration.
Does Lavinia want a hug?
Yeah, I think she would take one because she probably ends up like on her knees, like in front of the sludge pile.
Just now, I would hug her. I feel like that, but yeah, I would.
Did we really do it? Did we win?
Well, I think the first step for us to win is either to get out first, to make sure there's no secret back thing that Cross put in this place. So I would feel better if we just get out.
We have to wait for the authorities. We have to make sure that they...
Did we make
and
the
you
call?
do hear sirens. When a water tower explodes, you don't need to make phone calls.
Oh, thank God.
Can I?
The one in the driveway, we probably need to that so they don't get.
Somebody should let them know, sure.
Oh yeah, like there's a bomb in the road.
Yeah, that.
Can we grab one of the cameras that was focused on the door where we got Cross?
Yeah, absolutely.
Grab the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we grab all the cameras? Because I don't know how much we want.
Easy enough.
Information out there.
I know ghosts don't have phones, but does anyone have a phone?
We threw them all away.
They're with our bodies. Or we don't even have them. Yeah, we
No, we threw them out.
Well, I had. Oh yeah, we did throw that out.
Cross's phone is the only phone we have.
Yeah.
Well, we can use it to start making some calls as the police arrive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think at least call Kate.
If it's unlocked.
Does anybody have her phone number memorized? Because I can really only call my dad and the Papa John's we used to live down the street from.
Oh, good.
Lavinia has a very good memory. I will say that she remembered a couple of phone numbers.
God.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, because you're like Enigma is super high, your intelligence is super high, right?
Yes.
We all have it in Sharpie on our arms.
Easy enough.
Go Sharpie.
Yeah, we've got like little cat tags.
Yeah, how sweaty are you all right now? And just multiply that by 10, and fucking, that ink is fucking.
I long forgotten.
Yeah.
It still looks like a spider.
Oh yeah. Logan is actively bleeding from like 4 places on their doll's body.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Terrence, Grace, and Audrey are long gone at this point. What are we doing about the bomb in the road?
I can whale it again.
Yeah, let's just walk towards
We
it.
wanna just set it off.
I was gonna say, if anything, if we have a gun, could someone just shoot it at a distance and just?
Yeah, you can whale, you can shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah. Throw a rock at it.
Actually, yeah. Someone Someone shoot it. I don't have that much vitality left. I feel really shitty.
I can helter skelter
Nakoa
the
away?
I
plate.
can also just shoot a gun that can save someone some vitality.
Mia, just shoot it. Just
Thank
shoot
God,
it.
let Mia do something.
All right, you're gonna shoot it. Yeah, go ahead and roll your. Difficulty's gonna be 8.
Oh, I'm guessing firearms plus what?
Dexterity.
Cool.
Are you all
Just
at suitable distance? And wait, what are you shooting it with? Do you have a handgun?
I thought, doesn't Cross have? Didn't they have like a bunch of like
They had
handguns?
a rifle.
They were shooting at us.
I fucked the rifles up.
Oh,
If
that's right, you
someone's at
did.
the front.
Wait.
Mia has her service pistol too. She's had one.
I will. Listen, I don't want to be a dick, but
Okay, no,
but
I'll
if
we'll
you're
say I
if you're
left it.
if you're trying to shoot it with a handgun, you are
Too
Objects
close.
and mirrors appear closer than they appear. You will get fucked up.
No. Use mine. Use mine.
One for no cash.
Oh wait, yes. Use the no.
Oh yeah, you
use
do
the
have a
ghost gun.
rifle.
You have a better
we can
rifle.
throw a
You can't
rock
detach
at
it from your body.
I like that I can't though.
Don't. Yeah, like it's T2.
We will
will
say
survive
with
the nearly-
we will say with the time that you have, you were able to go back to the water tower,
Thank God.
collect the sniper rifle,
And my axle.
proceed.
Be great if the cops show up while we're trying to take him.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah. No. It's for you, not the bomb.
Yeah, it definitely ends with us all with our hands up in the air for
I'm
sure.
not getting
We're
this kill.
ghosts. They can't arrest ghosts.
Oh, right.
Okay, we shoot it. We shoot it and it blows up and it's
It
good.
blows up. It fucking there's a huge explosion. It is obviously very clear that were you to have driven over this, you would have been fucking vaporized.
I'm gonna be
So-
like, holy shit, we would have died back there. Like that's what
And
it
you
is.
see the fire trucks and ambulances that were making their way up the drive immediately pull off to the side, like just fucking. You can your ears bleeding, glass broken, fucking every window and on the front of that house is fucking blown out. The ambulances and fire trucks are now fucking convertibles for all intents and purposes because the sheer force of the blast fucking blew out the glass.
Put a nuclear bomb in there? Jesus.
Well,
You'd
we
be
got
surprised.
You be
You trying to
hold
kill
on.
us? or
Well, it's rather be a convertible than dead because they would have drove over it and they would have been dead.
They run up to you. There's no cops with them just yet, but it appears now that they're waiting for the cops to show up.
Yeah.
Because nobody's moving. So, what do we do, gang? Because right now the only one I think they can
Let's-
see is
Mia. Let's
Now
get you.
Let's go play nice.
What are we gonna say to them?
We tell them what happened here. The story needs to get told one way or another.
We have the
There's no point in
cameras.
running
The
anymore.
cameras show that Cross had a woman in a bomb vest. There has to be the setup to all this too, right? Like,
We could say so. It wasn't our fault. It was him putting up the bomb.
there's got to be some footage of him doing this on those.
If not,
There's
it's
no-
self-defense.
Exactly.
We have other people that can corroborate, including my
It worked
niece.
the last time we did this.
Yeah.
What witnesses did
Y'all are the smart ones. I'll follow your lead.
I'm gonna manifest next to me.
This is the end of the movie
Please,
where we
some
walk
people
into the
manifest
sunset.
next to me
Righteous.
because it looks like I'm the psycho. Oh my
Yeah, we'll manifest.
Say Viv hides in the woods.
God, you asshole.
we will say eventually the police do show up and the living among you are taken into custody. And
The one.
Just one.
Yep. Well, no. Well, do you return? Well, either that or
'Cause
Mia has
Logan's
corpses in her
body's-
car.
Logan's body was in the car.
And so is Colette's.
Yeah, but
the
we said
car
we
is
said
with
the
Grace
car
and-
was with Terrence and Terrence.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
Yeah,
okay.
they're gone.
We sent the cars
God
away.
damn it.
Yeah,
literally
Mia's
just
the
Mia.
only one culpable
That's
here.
fine. I'll be
You got it,
arrested.
bestie. Way to go.
We're gonna do the ghost lawyer bit again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round
I'm gonna
two.
be like,
Call your
What's my trigger
girlfriend.
call
Oh.
the girlfriend.
Oh my
I'll be,
God.
I'll be like,
Doesn't
please
mean-
call who you need to. I'm gonna literally not say shit till I get a lawyer.
Okay. Yeah,
Smart.
you are taken into custody, Mia, and you are brought to the Manuka Police Department.
Or we
And
could run.
and while the rest of you make your escape, that is where we will end episode 9 of book 2 of
Glorious.
Orpheus.
We did it.
You did it. Yeah.
Go
Well
on.
done. Well done. And next episode, y'all, will be our finale. Will be our epilogue to this campaign.
Well, congrats, everybody.
Yeah, congrats everyone. Well done. I hope you all out there enjoyed and TV land. Thank you for joining us for this. And if you join us later, hope you enjoy the wild ride that we just went on. But I'm proud of y'all. You did phenomenally. And then you will have recap next.
Okay.
And with that, I think we're good. Unless anybody has anything else.
Love it. Thanks.
Excellent.
Thanks, Vince.
Love you guys.
Hey, love y'all. All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.